Hey guys, SGT here, and what you see before you is some fake silver and some real silver and some problematic gold. Now, I was sent the fake silver from a friend of ours, a fellow YouTuber who you guys know as Newbie Flip Flop. Now, Newbie has a supplier, a coin guy, and another supplier, a food supplier of his, who has introduced him to what is now widely recognized as fake silver. And this video is just to help you level set and give you some indication of the importance of buying one of these inexpensive scales. Like I got that one off of eBay for about $10. And certainly there are nicer ones out there, but I can tell you this, if you can get a digital scale that'll measure in troy ounces, you are going to save yourself a lot of heartache in the future. As the price of silver goes up, we're going to see more and more fakes out there. As you guys know, China prides itself on making excellent imitation Rolex watches, handbags, you name it, they make it. And now we're seeing imitation silver flood its way into the US market. And I wanted to make you aware of it with this video. So our thanks to Newbie Flip Flop for providing some of these goodies. Now I'm going to walk you through it, okay? First, the Chinese pandas. We have some Chinese pandas over here, and we have some Chinese pandas over here. Now, the question is, if you walked in to a coin shop and you found Chinese pandas that were favorably priced, say right around spot, maybe even a buck or two over spot, knowing that pandas tend to go for even a higher premium than that, you might be pretty excited. And if you didn't have your scale with you, you might buy them. So, how do we know whether or not the coins you're looking at are real? First, let's take a look at the real ones. Turn our scale on here. Let that level set to 0. It's set to troy ounces. Now I'm not going to decase them because it doesn't matter. If these are in a case and others are in a case, we'll just take note of that. Okay, let me see if I can focus in on this. So there's a real Chinese panda, and it's weighing in with the case at 1.2 ounces. All right? Here's another. Okay, just over 1.2 ounces. And now this last one. And this last one weighs in at 1.2 ounces. Now, here's a pile of fakes. And if you look at them, they all say 999 fine. Focus in on that for you. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And they're pretty good. I mean, any of the rattiness you see, you might write off to the case itself being scratched. And as you look at it, that is the case is scratched on some of these. So one might consider decasing them, but without a scale, you really can't tell that they're fake. But when you put them on a scale, it's clear that that's nowhere near an ounce of silver. So, at 0.8 ounces, including the case, there's no way that that can be 1 ounce of silver. That one's 0.75 with the case. So they're nowhere near 1 troy ounce of silver. And the problem is if you buy that at a swap meet or from a guy off the street, you're not going to find out the truth until you get it home to weigh it. So one needs to be very, very careful these days when buying precious metals. And if you think that it's limited to pandas, let's take a look at this Morgan dollar. Seems light. Let's compare it to a real Morgan dollar. Here's the real pile of rounds and eagles and dollars. A real Morgan dollar is going to weigh in at almost 0.9 ounces. Okay? Let's take a look at a real buffalo round. Okay, 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce. Let's compare it over here to what they're calling 1 troy ounce of silver, a round, another fake that's out there, and that's weighing in at 0.70 ounces. Even though, let me focus on this for you, it clearly says, can you read that? Clearly says 1 troy ounce silver 999. It's not, it's fake. Alright, so how about the gold that's out there? Let's say you can find a great deal on gold. Now, the reason I have this pile of monarch bars here is, number one, they're my favorite things. I think they're great. But number two, here's a 2 troy ounce bar. Let's level set, make sure our scale's right. This 2 troy ounce bar is weighing in at 2 troy ounces. So let's compare it to this fancy gold that would be such a value for the guy who didn't know any better, because he's going to get a deal from the con artist. And he's going to take home his 2 gold bars that he paid $2,500 for, and he's going to find out that they're fake. It's not 2 troy ounces, it's 1.2 ounces of copper coated in God knows what. So there you have it, guys. You need to be very, very careful when buying silver. You need to buy from a source that you trust. And if you're buying at a coin show or a swap meet or a flea market, you better bring along a little digital scale just to be 100% sure, especially if this is all new to you. Okay guys, and to wrap up with a good note, I want to show you a couple of real pieces of silver that some of you will be very excited to see. Yep, the Silver Keisers are finally in. And here are 2 real Silver Keisers in the flesh. On the front side we have Crash Banksters by Silver, Max Keiser, and on the back side it says 2010-2011 Global Insurrection Against Corporate Occupation. So the Silver Keisers have arrived, and for those of you that are waiting to get yours, I know that the good folks that printed these bad boys up are working hard to get those orders filled and get them out. Kudos to bidbullion.com for getting behind Max Keiser in this campaign and putting these coins out. They're really beautiful coins. I think people are going to like them a lot. So there you have it, guys. Buy silver, crash JP Morgan, even after a bad, bad day in the stock market. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.